Hi, my name is Ainsley Watkins, and for my community engagement project, I decided to put together a marriage retreat for couples of all ages. This is the flyer that I made for my marriage retreat. I have it scheduled for the weekend before Valentine's Day at United Methodist Fellowship Church in Clarksville. For the marriage retreat, it will focus on 5 major points, spelling out the acronym FRESH. What it stands for is focus on friendship, relating to each other, enjoying each other, speaking the other's language, and honoring your love. I decided to call the marriage retreat Dating in Marriage, or DIM for short, to focus on the fun aspect of marriage and keeping your marriage happy, healthy, and sexy, as it says on the flyer. I'll go ahead and go through the itinerary. This that I have in my hand here is the packet that I would give one per couple who came to the retreat. So first I have the itinerary, and the retreat is spread out over a day and a half on the weekend to accommodate for working couples. It'll start Friday night, and all of the meals that weekend will be catered by local Clarksville restaurants. On the first night, we will go through the first 2 parts of the acronym, marital friendship and relating to each other. The biggest focus on my dating and marriage retreat is on interaction and activities. Therefore, I will not have any actual PowerPoints or lecture notes for them to look at. Rather, I will have a dry erase board and take notes, and then have a notes section at the end of their packet that will allow them to take notes for themselves. Instead, there will be a big focus on activities, interaction, and group discussion. On the next day, Saturday, it will be broken up into 2 parts. The first part is breakfast, and then E for enjoying each other, and S for speaking their language. After lunch, there will be the last section, honoring your love, and the activity for that will be planting bulbs out in the church garden. I'll go through each of these activities one by one. For focus on friendship, I have an activity called 20 questions for couples. What they will do is they will pick 20 out of the 60 questions listed here, and this is a resource by Gottman. And they will answer questions about each other that they think they know, and then they will score it accordingly. This is to get the couples talking about themselves and their interests and the history of their relationship to see how in tune they are to each other. In addition, the focus on friendship section, I will go through myths about marriage, talk about the importance of an egalitarian marriage and equality in marriage, and to talk about the importance of treating your spouse as a friend, or as you would treat a friend, with the same respect and honor that you would a friend, and less disrespect. The next section is relating to each other. For that section, there will be a big emphasis on the family history that you bring into your relationship and coming together to form your own customs and rituals. In this section, I've created a chart for each spouse to go through their family history and people that have impacted them from their childhood. In the chart, I have 4 columns. The family or friend or individual who impacted them in the past, the relationship to them, the 3 main qualities of that individual, and lastly and most importantly, how it impacted them. For instance, I might say, Kim. Who is that? That's my mother. 3 main qualities: kind, quiet, and giving. The impact on me, I would put something like inspired me to achieve my dreams, or taught me that being quiet is better than being loud. The purpose of this chart is for spouses to understand more about the other spouse's past and how they are the way they are based on what's happened. The goal of this part of the retreat is to improve empathy between spouses and understanding. The third section is enjoying each other. For this section, I have created an activity using mason jars and popsicle sticks. In this couples will come up with fun date ideas for each other and write them on popsicle sticks. Then they will place them in the mason jar as a date night jar for them to draw popsicle sticks to spice up their relationship. In their packet, I've also included a long list of free or nearly free activities to give the couples ideas of things that they can do without spending money. In this section, I will emphasize the importance of humor, dating, and maintaining your connection throughout your marriage. The next section, I will pull out and hand out this book, which is The Heart of the Five Love Languages by Gary Chapman. This is the abridged version of the larger book, The Five Love Languages, and it's a pocket version that each couple can have for themselves to reference. In the next part of the packet, I have the Love Languages Personal Profile, a quiz for each of the spouses to take to determine their love language. In this section, I will talk about the importance of understanding the love language of your spouse and catering to that in order to communicate your love in a way that they understand. I will largely base what I talk about based on this book, and we will go through it together. The last section is honoring your stage of love. In this section, I will talk briefly about the 3 stages of intimacy and how often couples going through marriage feel like love runs out and each stage feels different. But I will also talk about the beauty of love growing deeper as couples get to know each other more and go through more together in their marriage. I will also show videos of couples who have been together for many years and give their testimonies of how their love has grown deeper. Then we will all go out in the church garden together and plant bulbs to symbolize cultivating the garden of your marriage and helping it grow. This will also be a really good activity to bring spouses together in an actual hands-on activity that will bond them more. Lastly, I have a feedback page for them to provide their feedback on the marriage retreat. I will also have a lot of Clarksville restaurants that will come together to have lots of coupons and different packages that I will draw names for couples to receive at the end of the retreat in response for coming and participating in the retreat. I think that's all. If you have any questions about dating and marriage or DIM, it's anything but. Just let me know, and I'm looking forward to putting this retreat into practice in the spring. Thank you. Bye.